You know, I did it too quickly, I did actually. Here's a quick one about the vagaries of fashion. This is called When I Woke Up, I Was Trendy. When I woke up, I was cutting edge, but then I spoke too soon. The fashions changed the vogue. I was out of style by noon. By the evening, I was retro, and by midnight, I was dead. Just another fashion suicide, so the fashion police have said. In the morning I was born again in a flash of fashion karma, on the cover of Dazed and Confused in a pair of crotch-stained flannel pyjamas. So I rush off to the trendy spa to revel in my fame, but the bar's refurbished while I'm there and my look's thrown out again. Now I'm an anti-fashion vigilante camouflaged in black. Whatever's out is in with me and I'm never looking back. I'll tear off all the labels, get the fashion queens defrocked. It's a revolution in a shell suit and in sandals worn with socks. Well, here's one about, actually I've only got 3 days to do this poem. This is called January. January's the month that lied, promised hope and then it died. January's when God gets flu, and then he takes it out on you. January's the burned out car, the fading alcoholic star. It's a one-legged pigeon with the broken wing, it's a party popper without the string. It's when EastEnders write their scripts, when drunken clowns will slit their wrists. January's the broken dream, the floating fish in a stagnant stream. It's a teddy bear left in the skip, it's a flat warm beer, it's a cold limp chip. It's when Walt Disney saw his shrink, it's when George Best first turned to drink. January's the pits of pits, the funeral parlour's greatest hits. It's a fag end floating in cold tea, it's a derelict pier in a sewer-filled sea. It's when Happy Meals will make you choke, when noses bleed, when you do coke. January's the blackest black, the gymnast with a broken back. It's mum tattooed on a smackhead's arm, it's foot and mouth on an empty farm. It's when you pawned your mother's ring, it's when Leonard Cohen learned to sing. January's cold bacon fat, the vibrator with the batteries flat. January's the dead beach whale, the wedding dress in a car boot sale. January's when rats are sick, when dogs won't fetch and clocks won't tick. January's the month that lied, it sang, it danced, and then it cried. I'll have to read this one because it is getting worse now. Alzheimer's, I think. In fact, you know, that's it. You only get to use a third of your brains, apparently. What do we do with the other third? Hey. This is what they did out a lot. I still haven't fucking memorised it, but it's my ode to England at the moment. I still haven't come up with a title for it, really. England, fair England's not so fair anymore. This once green and pleasant land's now a soulless and peasant land. A once sacred oak has been locked and chainsawed, it's been chopped and degraded, been blanded and branded and BQ sanded. This country's been levelled, flat packed and chain stored. We've been downsized and sanitised and culturally quartered. We've been Brent Cross Lake-sided, top-shopped and blue-watered. We've been outlet village and out-of-town shopping centred. Because this New Jerusalem looks remarkably like Brentford. We've been detox and botox and deep pan Chicago. We've been spray-tan Brazilian and sun-dried tomato. McBurgered, McBurgled, McBuggered, McFried, and then slapped in the face by a McClown's McPie. We've been nannied, mollied and coddled and safety bombarded. We've been helmeted, goggled and fluoro-tabarded. We've been frothed at the mouth, we've been cappuccinoed. We've been Starbuck Rogered from both sides of the road. We've been plate glass, stone cladded and hermetically sealed. We've been shopping mall bonus pulled and scratch card revealed. We've been shabby chic, rusticked and Lawrence Llewellyn frottage. We've been more rocketed, pickdocketed and firmly Whittinston cottage. We've been single mummed, Asbode and Spider-Man fathered. We've been Tesco'd, alfresco'd and push-button lagered. We've been gastropub breezered and super chef basted. We've been freight brassed and sea brassed and defumigated. Because the smoke's from the open kitchen where fries the langoustine marinated. We've been Ronaldo'd and Rooney'd and John Terry dated. We've been World Cup'd and hyped up and humiliated. We've been Maggie Majored, Blair, Brandoff and Cameroon. We've been a different chimpanzee with a different baboon. We've been 9/11, 7/7 and Osama bin Laden. We've been terrorised, made over, and then Alan Titchmarsh gardened. We've been binge drunk and super skunked and row and all spiked. We've been face cocked and thumbed up and then poked and unliked. We've been greened up, cleaned up and catalytically converted. We've been frocked and defrocked and Catholic priestly perverted. We've been farmers marketed and Chelsea tracted. We've been all-seed raped, monocultured, X-factored. We've been merchant bankered and financially retarded. We've been overdrawn, overcharged and then nectar carded. We've been genetically cloned and organically farmed. We've been top geared and pants smeared and Simon Cowell smarmed. We've been dumbed down and eyes down and phone hypnotised. We've been wirelessly puppeted and microwave fried. We've been chabbed and sat-naved and robotically directed. We've been textually predicted and spelling corrected. We've been Blumenthal, Boch Orchard and Prince Harry commando. We've been royally wedded and strictly contango. Tediously twittered and mindlessly blogged. We've been passworded, pin-numbered and Argos catalogued. Sandbikers shotted and Bacardi breezed, WhatsApp blooded and toy gangster geezered, battened and charged and tear gassed and kettled and trunchered and tasered, then retroflower petaled, shih tzu'd, shiatsu'd and homeopathically diluted, been spring water washed and ugly and booted. Now open your eyes, you're not Harry Potter enchanted, because you've seen the real England when you've been and the Ranted.
Top-notch stuff. Love that man. I love the man at the back with the, what do they call them things in the World Cup?
Vuvuzela! Something.
What? Gorgonzola.
Something like Gorgonzola.
You know, I know what you're saying, I just can't remember how you say it. Anyway, whoever brought it, well done. Ladies and gentlemen, pick it up for Rant! That's a shit round of applause. First time I've seen you know how to pull you up on your... No, stop. Don't think you can correct it mid-flow, right? You're doing a shit round of applause. Stop, think about it, do it again. Give it up for Rant! That's the way to do it, boys and girls. Right, that is the end of another performance segment. Where is my noise generator? Call centre's over there. Call centre. Oh, congratulations.
And in return for this book, he gave me 3 half pennies. Mint, half pennies. He gave me 3 mint.
Who did you buy this off? Not one of tonight. Sartre's not here tonight, is he? He's not on the bill, is he? Oh, Peter Cornstarcher, not Jean-Paul.
No, not you.
Is he Jean-Paul's offspring? One of the many Sartre children. And how much did you pay for that?